Hey friends, it's winter on the homestead. Here in Northwest Georgia, it's not too bad, but we do get freezing weather. And sometimes, like a couple of weeks ago, it gets right down into single digits. Cold weather can really mess things up on the homestead if you're not prepared. So, I'm going to share 7 tips to help you prepare for cold weather on the homestead. So, let's dig in. Hey, if you'd like to get 10% off some great treats for your pets, check out the Grubterra link in the description. My friends at Grubterra make the absolute best black soldier fly larvae for chickens, birds, and reptiles. And they also make excellent treats for your dogs, all while helping the environment. Use the discount code GROWANDBEFruitful to get 10% off all your orders, and you'll also help support this channel. Cold, freezing weather can be a big problem if you don't prepare. All homeowners need to take precautions, but there's even more to manage on a homestead. So here are 7 tips to help you. Number 1, prepare emergency supplies. Be prepared with emergency essentials like water, canned goods, and non-perishable foods. If you live on a homestead, you may have some of these things already. We've got lots of canned goods, all from our garden's harvest last season, but it's a good idea to check your inventory when a winter freeze is bearing down. Make sure you have what you need and resupply if necessary. Winter weather can lead to power outages, so make sure that you have flashlights, batteries, blankets, and first aid supplies. Candles are good when the lights go out, but oil lamps are even more efficient and provide better light. But do you have oil for your lamps? Number 2, plan for backup heat. What will you do if your heating system breaks down? If you have an electric heat pump and the power goes out, your home could become dangerously cold. Not only will it be uncomfortable for you, but it can endanger your indoor water system, your pipes, because they aren't meant to endure extreme cold. A fireplace or a wood-burning stove can keep you warm and get you through until the heat system is back online. We have a simple propane fireplace insert. Also, make sure that you have supplies for your backup system. If you have a fireplace or a wood-burning stove, do you have enough wood to get you through? Do you have enough propane for your propane system? Check these things before the cold comes. Preparation is the key. Number 3, insulate water pipes. All homeowners should take precautions to prevent pipes from freezing in extreme cold. But on the homestead, you may have more equipment to deal with than the average homeowner. Prevent water pipes from freezing by insulating them. Be especially careful of any that are exposed to cold outside. Consider draining outside pipes, hoses, and water tanks if you can, so that water inside doesn't freeze and damage them. Disconnect sprinklers and watering wands and sprayers and water hoses and store them out of the freezing cold. Do you have a well house? Consider using a portable heater to keep them warm so that it doesn't freeze. It doesn't have to be as warm as it is inside your home, just keep it above freezing. For outdoor spigots, use insulated covers, and for extremely cold temperatures, let faucets drip slightly to prevent freezing. Protect your animals and ensure all your animals have access to warm, dry shelter. Increase their bedding to help them retain heat. Consider adding heat lamps to particularly cold areas. Be sure to follow safety precautions so that you can avoid fire hazards. You don't want to burn down your chicken coop using a heater. Make sure you have enough feed on hand to get you through just in case you can't get to the feed store. Also, ensure your animals have access to unfrozen water. Give them fresh water daily. Use heated water bowls or buckets to keep it from freezing. A crock pot is a good, simple DIY solution to keep unfrozen water for your chickens. And of course, check on your animals every day to make sure that everything is okay. Cold can stress out animals and turn small problems into bigger ones. Number 5, winterize your garden. Mulch your garden beds to protect plant roots from freezing temperatures. Perennial strawberries, garlic, onions can benefit from a thick layer of straw or leaves on top. For sensitive plants, consider using a cold frame or row covers for added warmth. Bring any potted plants you have inside to protect them. And to safeguard fruit trees against freezing temperatures, especially young or sensitive ones, consider wrapping the trunks with wraps of burlap to protect them from frost. And applying a thick layer of mulch around the tree base can help insulate the roots against moisture and help regulate soil temperature. Number 6, care for your equipment. Winterize your machinery. Diesel fuel can gel and gasoline can gunk up inside fuel systems if they sit for a long time, especially in cold weather. Drain the fuel from gas or diesel powered equipment or add a fuel stabilizer. And of course, make sure your cars, trucks, and other water-cooled machines have proper antifreeze coolant to keep them from freezing. If you have a backup generator, make sure it is in working order and that you have enough reserve fuel on hand for a potential power outage. Also, have snow removal equipment like shovels or snow blowers ready and accessible before the snow falls. And then number 7, do not worry. In the Bible, in Philippians 4:6, it says, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done." Life can be stressful, especially when you feel responsible for the safety of everything on your homestead, including your family, your animals, and your garden. But there's a difference between preparing and worrying. Preparing for cold weather means thinking through the situation to make a plan and then taking practical steps to be ready. Worry is a non-productive exercise in futility that is unhelpful and damages your health and well-being. So stay calm, relax, think through your situation, check on everything on your homestead as you thank God for all of your blessings. Do what you can to prepare for the coming freeze while you pray about all your needs. And then rest assured that you have already done everything you can to be ready. Now leave it in God's hands. Worrying about it isn't going to change anything anyway. All your worry does is stress you out and make you less effective at dealing with the situation. So do not worry. Do your best to be prepared for cold weather on your homestead, and then get out there and grow and be fruitful.